Hello, my dear students, and welcome back. I know your exams are right around the corner and things can get a little tense, but don't you worry. Today, we are going to break down a super important chapter, tribal verse, in a way that's really simple and easy to remember. Just stick with me. And hey, if this helps you out, please do subscribe and let me know in the comments which chapter you want me to cover next. Okay, let's jump right in. I want you to just think about this question for a second. We always think of great literature as books, right? The Ramayana, the Mahabharata, all these amazing works that were written down. But what if some of our country's most beautiful, most ancient stories were never put on paper at all? And here's the really scary part. Because they were never written down, these songs, these stories, this whole universe of wisdom is just vanishing. It's disappearing right in front of us. This is the urgent problem that Devi is talking about in this chapter. We are actually at risk of losing a huge part of our culture forever.
So this brings us to the first big idea of the chapter. We really need to challenge our own definition of what literature even is. Is it just about what we can find in a library or a bookstore? Or is it something more?
You know, in school, we are taught that literature means these famous, official books and poems, the ones that are part of our syllabus, the canonized texts. But that's a really, really narrow way of looking at it, isn't it? Now, have a look at this. It's fascinating. The written stories we know are fixed. They don't change, they have one author, and we usually read them all by ourselves. But oral traditions? Oh, they're the complete opposite. They're alive. They change a little bit every time someone tells the story. They don't belong to one person, they belong to the whole community. And you don't read them, you perform them. They're kept safe, not in books, but in the memories of people. It's a completely different world of storytelling.
And this quote from Devi sums it all up perfectly. He's telling us that we have to remember that literature is so much bigger than just the written word. It's a crucial reminder for us today, because if we forget this, all those beautiful oral traditions could just fade away.
So where does all this oral literature come from? Well, it comes from a very unique and magical way of seeing the world, one that's very different from our modern city lives. Let's try to step into the dreamlike world of the Adivasi imagination. In the tribal worldview, everything is deeply connected. There's no wall between nature, people, and the divine spirit. It's all one big living family. They understand the world through their intuition, their gut feelings, more than just cold logic. For them, the land around them is sacred, and time isn't about clocks and calendars. It's about the seasons and life's rhythms. Their art isn't just made up. It comes from a deep memory, passed down through generations. And this beautiful Warli painting shows us exactly what that imagination looks like. The author calls it hallucinatory, almost like a dream. You can see why, right? Our everyday rules of reality just don't apply here. In their world, as the author says, oceans can fly in the sky like birds, and mountains can swim in the water like fish. It's a world where everything is fluid and anything is possible. Okay, now let's get to the heart of the chapter. The best way to truly feel this worldview is to actually experience their songs. We're going to look at 3 amazing examples from 3 different tribes, and each one talks about a key moment of life: birth, death, and healing. So our first song is from the Munda tribe. Just listen to these lines again. A son was born, the cowshed was depleted. A daughter was born, the cowshed filled up. What do you think that means? It's kind of the opposite of what many people in our mainstream society might think, right? The meaning here is so beautiful, and this is a very likely exam question. In Munda society, a daughter is seen as a precious gift, a source of prosperity for the family. This shows us the powerful and important role that women play in their community. It also shows how their lives are completely in sync with nature. The cows going out and coming in is a beautiful metaphor for the family's well-being. All right, so from the celebration of birth, let's now shift to a very different and serious occasion: death. This next song comes to us from the Kondh tribe. Just listen to the tone. It's almost like a gentle plea. They are making a small offering, a baby chicken, and asking the spirit of the person who has passed away to leave in peace. They're saying, please, take this gift, go on your journey, and don't cause any trouble for us who are left behind. So what's the belief here? The Kondh people believe that our souls love our homes so much that even after death, they don't want to leave. And sometimes, these spirits can accidentally cause problems for the living. So this song is a kind ritual, a gentle way to appease the spirit and ask it to move on, to protect the family.
Before we hear our last song, just look at this art again for a moment. You see how everything, the animals, the trees, the patterns, is all woven together into one single design? That's exactly what these songs do. They build a bridge between our world, the world of nature, and the world of spirits. And this final example shows that connection perfectly. This is a healing song from the Adi tribe. It's not just a song. It's a powerful mantra that's chanted to bring a sick person back to health. They are talking directly to the person's soul. You see, the Adi believe that a person gets sick when their spirit, their essence of good health, has wandered away from their body. This mantra is a powerful ritual to call that spirit back home. And what's really fascinating is that it's chanted in a special ritual language called Miri Agam, which isn't used for everyday talk. They even use real objects, like this ridden creeper, to symbolically tie the soul back to the body and make the person healthy again. How amazing is that? Okay, everyone, now it's time for the most important part for your exams. Let's boil everything down into key points that you can easily remember and write in your answers to get those full marks. So, if a question asks you to summarize the main argument of this chapter, this is all you need to remember. Are you ready? Let's break it down into 3 simple, crystal clear points. Okay, number 1, literature is much, much more than just written books. It also includes these rich oral traditions that are passed down through memory. Number 2, the tribal imagination is totally unique. It's dreamlike, it's magical, and it sees a deep connection between nature, humans, and God. And number 3, the most important point of all, these traditions are priceless, but they are disappearing very fast. It is our responsibility to help save them. Just remember these 3 points. And as we finish up, I want to leave you with a little thought. Think about your own family. What are the stories your grandparents tell you that are not in any book? The special recipes your mother knows by heart? Those are your family's oral traditions. They are just as precious. So think about it. What can you do to make sure they are never forgotten? I really, really hope this quick summary made this chapter much clearer for you all. Please share it with your friends who might be struggling too. If it helped you, please give it a like and subscribe for more chapters. And from the bottom of my heart, all the very, very best for your exams. You've got this. You are all going to do great.